I'm Dave Paolella, founder and CEO of Cambrooke Foods. We're here today in Brockton, Massachusetts, which is the center for our food processing facility. We're going to give you a tour today and show you how many of our medical food products are made here in this facility.
Cambrooke Foods produces 80 very specialized food products. All food products are very low in protein, produced for people with inborn errors of protein metabolism, orphan diseases that affect a very small population. The Cambrooke Foods production team is made up of bakers and a team of food manufacturing personnel with the assistance of expertise from our product development specialists and food scientists. Cambrooke Foods was founded in 2000 by Lynn Paolella, wife of David Paolella, who have 2 children with PKU.
My passion for producing low-protein food products for my children and others like them with inborn errors of protein metabolism has grown beyond my wildest dreams, being able to produce in a manufacturing facility such as Brockton. All of its automation has allowed us to develop and produce products by the dozens. And we're just so excited to be able to bring these foods to our community, and we look forward to the future at Cambrooke Foods.
After an extensive renovation project, Cambrooke Foods moved into their current production facility dedicated to producing only regulated medical foods. Here, production manager Paul Monroe leads a team that produces most of Cambrooke's low-protein food products.
My name is Paul Monroe. I am the production manager in the Brockton facility for Cambrooke Foods. I started with Cambrooke Foods in 2007, and we were in a different facility before we came here. The reason I enjoy working for Cambrooke Foods compared to a conventional bakery is that, one, there's a challenge, and kids with this special disease can have something that tastes great.
Cambrooke is unable to use much of the large-scale bakery equipment that is available due to ingredient sensitivity and batch size restrictions. Small-scale equipment must be used, batch sizes limited, and ingredients strictly controlled, creating huge inefficiencies in the production process. Products produced in the facility range from breads without flour, specialty breads, cheese without milk, fresh-filled pastas, meat alternatives without animal or vegetable protein, and a variety of desserts. The original bakery plan was for a facility that made 700-pound dough batches, using 20 cents per pound flour pumped from a silo. Cambrooke's bakery plan uses specialized proprietary blends of flour that cost $4.50 per pound. Dough batches are intentionally kept very small, which is necessary for temperature control for the sensitive ingredients.
When we ruin a dough, it's a lot more than ruining a conventional bread dough. Conventional bread dough, you ruin a dough, you're talking $50, $60. We ruin a dough, we're talking a couple $100.
Not only is working with the ingredients challenging, but ordering ingredients for small runs present additional supply challenges because truckload purchases cannot be justified.
Building bread without gluten is like building a highway without cement. Gluten is the structure in wheat, flour, and wheat, where in starches there's no gluten to hold it together. It's a challenge, but we have found a way to do it and to satisfy our customers and to have great tasting product.
The actual weights of products are strictly controlled so that the final product serving sizes meet specifications. Patients must strictly monitor their protein intake, so it's extremely important that product and ingredients are carefully measured. Our team has extensive and ongoing training in quality control and food safety.
One of the challenges in baking with low protein is yeast in bread baking. If the product doesn't move, you can increase the yeast. We can't increase yeast in the products that we make here. We have to try to go as little yeast as possible and give it a longer proof time, and just watch it a little more going through the oven. Less yeast as possible because it's high in phenylalanine.
Back in 2007, we actually got certified as an ISO 9001 company, which means that an outside audit team comes in to review our quality program. This is important to us because as a medical food manufacturer, we are held to the highest current good manufacturing practice standards by the FDA. In addition, it's really important because my kids and your kids actually eat these foods, so it's doubly important for us to exceed all the minimum standards that the federal government puts in place.
Bread products go through a proofing process.
Everything has to be weighed out precisely, has to be mixed to certain times, temperatures. Proof box has to be certain humidity, certain temperatures, and everything has a certain time to go through the oven. We like to run our dough temperature between 72 degrees to 75, really nothing over 75 degrees to keep it on the cool side, where a normal bread dough you want at 82 degrees. Ours is about 10 degrees cooler. The benefit to keep our dough on the cooler side is that the dough doesn't burn up. We found with using starches that the doughs tend to eat up the sugar, eat up the yeast a lot quicker than with a conventional dough. So we have to make small batches, run them quick, pan them, and get them in the proof box.
The large bread oven, a tunnel oven, makes use of conveyors for continuous even baking, which can accommodate very large production runs. Steam is used in the oven to give the low-protein bread a desirable brown crust. Breads are moved on conveyors for cooling and then go to slicers. Products that are shaped, formed, or filled require special equipment that scales product and fillings to predetermined weights. Demonstrated here are pizza crusts being portioned and formed. Veggie meatballs are formed using the same techniques. Special packaging is used to protect the integrity of products. Cambrooke's single-serve pizzas are packaged using vacuum packing, which helps preserve the product during freezer storage. All Cambrooke Foods products are tested for quality and product integrity, including amino acid screening. Product labels include required information and an amino acid panel, which contain per-serving amino acid amounts that are relevant to our customers.
Thank you very much for spending some time with us today and touring our production facility here in Brockton, Massachusetts. Cambrooke Foods is delighted to be able to share with you our passion for creating great medical foods. In fact, when you saw our facility today, you recognize that it takes a lot to convert a conventional bakery into a medical food processing facility. Paul Monroe, our head baker, explained some of the challenges that he faces, and the rest of our production team are trained and aware of all of the good manufacturing practices required to produce high-quality medical foods. Thank you very much, and we hope to see you again soon.